50. One not yet so easy. Court does call the case of the people versus Jeffrey Sanders.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rita Hanna, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney. I'm behalf of the people.
And Laura Yagi, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Sanders.
All right. And he's,
So, Your Honor,
go ahead.
was the date and time set for preliminary examination. Before we even got to that point, there was some conversation I had with defense counsel regarding proceeding with this case, and also information I received that there is a CPS investigation. That investigation is based on the reports that defendant has been living with, or at least at the very least staying with the victim in violation of his PPO as well as violation of his bond conditions. I informed counsel of that. I know we had a chambers conference regarding that matter. It was the people's position that we were going to ask for remand to keep him in custody until we could have a bond violation hearing and to adjourn the exam to follow. The victim was not present here this morning, although there was some back and forth about whether or not she was on her way. The victim had expressed great fears about showing up here today and what the defendant would do if he knew that she was going to testify. After our chambers conference, Your Honor, I came out to call the victim. There was some conversation about having the victim appear via Zoom. So Deputy Raymond Hall and I called the victim to have a conversation with her about the possibility of her doing that. During that conversation, towards the end of the conversation, she caught our attention as we were hanging up the phone and said the defendant had been texting her throughout this whole day, essentially, throughout this whole procedure, and that she wanted someone to go look for him because he had texted her that he was going to run. I then left the conference room right away. I informed Public Defender Yagi about what we had learned and was looking for the defendant. My understanding at that point from Ms. Yagi was that defendant was going to go use the restroom. I came out in the hallway. That is what he claimed he was doing. I had Deputy Raymond Hall follow him based on what we had just learned. Next thing I know, I was back in the courtroom. I heard police stop. And when I went out in the hallway, defendant was no longer there. And it was my understanding that he had taken off.
In my understanding with reports from security that he took off, it would be the southern emergency entrance out of this building headed in a southerly direction. Ms. Yagi, anything?
Your Honor, I don't think there is anything I need to add at this point.
Based upon that, and this is date and time set for preliminary examination, I'm going to issue a bench warrant for the defendant's failure to appear. There will be no bond. That warrant will issue immediately. I have also marked the file that this matter, initially anyway, it might ultimately be set before Judge Washington, but should be set before me when we get him, and we will.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And that was going to be a bad one. Ready? No. Not letting that go. Court does. Can we get Mr. Burke out?
Yeah, can you please step out, Mr. Burke? Thank you.
Oh, you got the other paperwork because you're waiting for his signature.
That's correct.
Okay. Does call the case of the people versus Jamie Burke.
Alex Chavalowski for the people.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke, when you get up here, can you please state your name for the court?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Jamie Cayley Burke.
All right.
This is the plea agreement. Can you sign here?
Your Honor, we got a plea agreement.
Okay. while he's signing that, my understanding of the plea agreement is that the defendant is going to be pleading no contest to the charge of retail second degree. On his plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. There is also, once I get the form, some agreements that
Sentence agreement for 2 years probation and restitution agreed on at $1,242.
This is the advice of rights. And Your Honor, Mr. Burke is now signing the advice of rights form after I just provided the court the.
I can't actually be at that address for a year.
Okay. Right, you, I guess.
I
Okay. That's fine.
homes.
Yeah. Just.
Bad contact number as well.
Okay.
Change. Appreciate that. And my copy is right here.
I have it here.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And
Yes.
with
Mr. Warren Green, that was a correct statement of the agreement.
It was, Your Honor. It's a full understanding.
Got it. Okay, so that's well. May I have him sworn?
Right. You solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give, be the truth, the whole truth, and the truth, so help you God.
yes,
State your name, please.
Jamie Kaylee Burke.
All right, sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading no contest to the charge of retail fraud in the second degree. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that becomes the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, two things about it I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is that it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court will treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You understand also, sir, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and I checked the sentencing judge waiver of the form. But you will be sentenced before Judge Valvo in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Basis for the no contest plea.
Potential civil liability, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, to the charge of retail fraud, second degree, how do you plead?
No contest.
Now, you understand that by pleading no contest, that you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Correct, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
Correct, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Correct, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
Jamie, at the time of the offense, you were, right?
Correct. Your Honor.
And you've been violated by Lenawee County for the arrest in this, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you were on probation. You're indicating they have taken sanctions for this?
They have, Your Honor.
All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the court has been handed in a police department report for their case number 23-57552. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No.
None from the defense.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Sir, I do have to advise you from the time of me accepting your plea and the time of your sentence, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, that you would not be entitled to any sentence evaluation or recommendation to the court. The court would no longer be bound by that. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
And you understand also you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea.
Correct, Your Honor.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements that have caused this plea?
None that have not been stated on the record.
None from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, and has the court complied with the court ruling, would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes.
Defense is satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to count two. Count one is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
November 4th at 9 a.m.
set forth
Yes.
December 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Valvo.
Yeah, I'll do.
Bond in this case will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. That's all that I have, right?
Yes.
So there are people staring at me?
Yes.
Are we, oh, they were with that case. Gotcha. Okay. I don't, yeah, might want to find out. All right, this second.
Are these yours?
Veronica Webster.
Veronica Webster?
Last name?
Webster.
Webster.
I didn't have that.
You have that?
No, but I.
Pardon? Any
Regular
eviction?
kind of case.
Oh, was it on my original document?
Yeah.
This morning?
Yep.
I'm double.
Okay, because of an emergency, I had to cancel my civil docket.
Oh.
And let me just double check. And so I handled the criminal docket that I just finished up, but I,
She was.
Thanks. Appreciate.
all right. So the cases from today, they're here on a civil matter
They went to the 28th
at 9.
at 9 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, so we had to move those 2 weeks out. Sorry, folks.
You all day, how you been?
You've been here all day with me? How'd I do?
You did a great job.
Well, thank you. All right, you take care. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, if you see the clerk's office, they can give you a notice to take with you.
Okay.
Go for it.
I think he should be in custody.
No, I want to go on the record. Yeah, I know.
They found him, Your Honor, so I don't know. if
Pardon?
the court wanted to, I'm sorry, on Mr. Sanders, they found him, but they have him.
They have him?
They have him. Excellent police work. I don't know if the court.
Best in the state.
Do anything today?
Oh, yes. If you guys have time, let's bring him to me.
You're on, I'll go and pick him up right now. He's just around the corner.
Fantastic. I'll be here with bells on. All right, court is standing brief recess. I need that file back.
Yeah.